Shalom and blessings, warriors of Yahuah and the truth. Tomorrow we will be having a live stream on my channel. I have it scheduled for noon. Fingernail broke. Sorry about that. Okay, so for the next video, we are continuing on in the BYNV, Warriors of Yahuah and the Truth. Where we left off was in... We finished Husha Hosea. We're moving on to Yah is all, Yual or Joel 1. The word of Yahuah that came to Yual, son of Pethuel. Hear this, you elders, and give ear, all you inhabitants of the land. Has this ever been in your Yomim or your days, or even in the Yomim of your fathers? Relate it to your children, and your children to their children, and their children to the generation after them. What the gnawing locust left the swarming locust has eaten, and what the swarming locust left the crawling locust has eaten, and what the crawling locust left the consuming locusts have eaten. Wake up, you drunkards, and weep, and wail, all you drinkers of wine, on account of the new wine, for it has been cut off from your mouth. For a nation has come up against my land, strong and innumerable. Its teeth are the teeth of a lion, and it has the fangs of a lioness. It has laid waste my vine and splintered my fig tree. It has made it entirely bare and cast it away. Its branches became white. Wail like a maiden girded with sackcloth for the husband of her youth. The grain offering and the drink offering has been cut off from the house of Yahuah. The priests, servants of Yahuah, have mourned. The field is ravaged, the ground has mourned, for the grain is ruined. The new wine has dried up, the oil fails. The farmers are ashamed, the vine dressers wail over the wheat and over the barley, for the harvest of the field is destroyed. The vine has dried up, and the fig tree droops, pomegranate also, palm and apple tree. All the trees of the field are dried up, because joy has dried up among the sons of men. Gird yourselves and lament, you priests. Wail, you attendants of the altar. Come lie all Lila in sackcloth, you attendants of my Elohim. For the grain offering and the drink offering are withheld from the house of your Elohim. Set apart a fast, call an assembly, gather the elders, all the inhabitants of the land, into the house of Yahuah your Elohim, and cry out to Yahuah. Alas, for the Yom of Yahuah is near, and it comes as destruction from the Almighty. Is not the food cut off before our eyes, joy and gladness from the house of our Elohim? The seed has rotted under their clods, storehouses are laid waste, granaries are broken down for the grain has withered. How the beasts moan, the herds of cattle are restless, because they have no pasture. The flocks of sheep also perish. I cry to you, Yahuah, for fire has consumed the pastures of the wilderness, and a flame has set on fire all the trees of the field. Even the beasts of the field cry out to you, for the water streams are dried up, and fire has consumed the pastures of the wilderness. 2. Blow a ram's horn in Zion, and sound an alarm in my set-apart mountain. Let all the inhabitants of the Eretz tremble, for the Yom of Yahuah is coming, for it is near. We are on 2. Sorry about that. A Yom for darkness and gloom, a Yom of cloud and thick darkness, like the morning clouds spread over the mountains. A people many and strong, and like of whom has never been, nor shall there ever be again after them. For the years of many generations, ahead of them a fire has consumed, and behind them a flame burns. Before them the land is like the Garden of Eden, and behind them a desert waste. And from them there is no escape. Their appearance is like the appearance of horses, and they run like steeds. As the noise of chariots they leap over mountaintops, as the noise of a flaming fire consuming stubble, as a mighty people set in battle array. Before them peoples are in anguish. All faces become flushed. They run like mighty men. They climb the wall like men of battle. Everyone goes on his way, and they do not break ranks. And they do not press one another. Everyone goes in his path. They fall among the weapons, but they do not stop. They rush on the city. They run on the wall. They climb into the houses. They enter at the windows like a thief. The Eretz shall tremble before them. The Shamayim shall shake. Sun and moon shall be darkened, and the stars withdraw their brightness. And Yahuah shall give forth his voice before his army, for his camp is very great, for mighty is the doer of his word. For the yom of Yahuah is great and very awesome, and who does bear it? Yet even now, declares Yahuah, turn to me with all your heart, and with fasting and with weeping and with mourning, and tear your heart and not your garments, and turn back to Yahuah your Elohim. For he shows favor and is compassionate, patient, and of great kindness. And he shall relent concerning the evil. Who knows? He might turn and relent and leave a blessing behind him, a grain offering and a drink offering for Yahuah your Elohim. Blow a ram's horn in Zion, set apart a fast, call an assembly. Gather the people, set the assembly apart, assemble the elders, gather the children and nursing babes. Let a bridegroom come out from his room and a bride from her dressing room. Let the priests, servants of Yahuah, weep between the porch and the altar, and let them say, spare your people, O Yahuah, and do not give your inheritance to reproach for the nations to rule over them. Why should they say among the people, where is their Elohim? And let Yahuah be jealous for his land and spare his people. And let Yahuah answer and say to his people, see, I am sending you the grain and the new wine and the oil, and you shall be satisfied by them. And no longer do I make you a reproach among the nations. And the northerner I shall remove far from you, and drive him away into a dry and deserted land, with his face toward the eastern sea, and his rear toward the western sea. And his stench shall come up, and his smell rise, for he has done greatly. Do not fear, O soil, be glad and rejoice, for Yahuah has done greatly. Do not fear, you beasts of the field, for the pastures of the wilderness shall spring forth, and the tree shall bear its fruit. The fig tree and the vine shall yield their strength, and you children of Sion, be glad and rejoice in Yahuah your Elohim, for he shall give you the teacher of righteousness, and cause the rain to come down for you, the former rain and the latter rain as before. And the threshing floors shall be filled with grain, and the vats shall overflow with new wine and oil. Then I shall repay you the years that the swarming locust has eaten, the crawling locust, and the consuming locust, and the gnawing locust, my great army which I sent among you. Then you shall eat and be satisfied, and shall praise the name of Yahuah your Elohim, who has done with you so wondrously. And my people shall never be put to shame, and you shall know that I am in the midst of Yasharal, and that I am Yahuah your Elohim, and there is no one else. And my people shall never be put to shame. And after this it shall be that I pour out my Ruach on all flesh. And your sons and your daughters shall prophesy, your old men dream dreams, your young men see visions. And also on the male servants and on the female servants I shall pour out my Ruach in those Yomim, those days. And I shall give signs in the Shamayim, the heavens, and upon the Eretz, the earth, blood and fire and columns of smoke. The sun is turned into darkness, and the moon into blood, before the coming of the great and awesome Yom of Yahuah. And it shall be that everyone who calls on the name of Yahuah shall be delivered. For on Mount Sion and in Jerusalem there shall be an escape, as Yahuah has said, and among the survivors whom Yahuah calls. Okay, this goes with what we read in the Beguiled series in the last video I just posted. That is the Ruach right there, connecting the books. That's amazing. I love you all with an everlasting love. Please join us live tomorrow. We'll be on 12 Eastern Standard Time, noon. And now it's time to praise Yahuah. I come to you in the secret place. Praise Yahuah. Praise Yahusha. As you walk through the gate, as you walk by the way, keeping my mind stayed on thee. Glorify his Kodesh name. Kodesh, Kodesh, Kodesh. The angels praise unceasingly. Yom and Laila, guard me all. For I have found my refuge within you. I praise you, O Yahuwah, with I sing praises to your name most high. Let those who love your name exalt in you. You make my enemies turn back. Hallelujah. You have rebuked the nations. Hallelujah. And destroyed the wrong. Hallelujah. All esteem unto Abba Yahuah. That was The Secret Place. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I know Yahuah did. All praise and esteem to Yahuah. I love you all with an everlasting love, warriors of Yahuah and the truth. As much as our Abba Yahuah and the Shamayim loves each and every one of us. Shalom and blessings.